All right, synthetic division. I may not know you, but I'm pretty sure you're going to love this way, okay, compared to other ways. All right. So this is a shortcut and you're going to love it. Okay. I'm going to be pretty quick in this video. If you need more details, more examples, I'll link a video over in the corner. I'll also link a whole playlist with lots of other dividing things that you may need a review on or are coming up. Okay. So check those out if you need to. All right. Synthetic division. It's a beautiful shortcut. But there are a couple rules to be able to apply this shortcut, okay? It all depends on your denominator here, okay? In order to be able to use synthetic division, it needs to be a variable that is not x squared, not x to the third, not x to the fourth, it's just x, and does not have a number in front of it, besides, well, there's technically a 1 there, right? So a 1, and then has something added or subtracted on the back, okay? So this one we're good. This one we're good. If it was x squared minus 3, I wouldn't be able to use it. Or if it was 2x minus 3, no. Okay, so it does have some rules, but once you can use it, it's amazing. Okay, so here's how we set it up. We take our x minus 3. We look at this back number, the minus 3, and we change the sign. So it's going to be a positive 3. Okay, if you're like, why is this happening? It has to do with zeros, finding zeros in different things, using factors to find zeros. I'm not going to go into all the details right now because we're just learning how to do it, but know that it has a purpose. It's not just like somebody made it up, okay? So we have our number out here, opposite sign, okay? Then we're going to take these numbers and put them across here without their variables, okay? We're going to forget about those for 2 seconds. So I'm going to have 2, -5, -18, and 45, okay? It's very important that these are in descending order so that it's the 3, 2, 1, and then none. So make sure they're in order, okay? Now, what do we do here? This is gonna be so simple, you're gonna be like, this isn't even real, but it is. So first, we bring our 2 down, okay? Then we do 2 times 3 gives me 6. -5 plus 6 gives me 1. 1 times 3 is 3. -18 plus 3 gives me -15. And -15 times 3 gives me -45. 45 minus 45 gives me 0. Okay, we're pretty much done. We just got to make it look more mathy, right? So this is our answer. We just got to show it better. So this number here is our remainder, okay? So our remainder is 0, sweet. We don't really have to worry about it, okay? This one over here will have a remainder that's not 0, so stick around to see what you do with that, okay? So now, this number here is what's being added or subtracted on the back. This is my x, and this is my x squared, okay? So I have 2x squared plus, I could write 1x, but we usually just write x minus 15. And that's your answer. All done. Now you can always multiply this by this to make sure you get this, or you could always do it long division and make sure you get this, okay? Now, one other thing I needed to point out, where's my card? Here it is if you have a problem that looks something like this, where I've got x to the third plus 5x minus 7, you'll notice I don't have an x squared. But remember I mentioned it's really important to have it in order for this to work. Same with long division, okay? So if you're missing something, we need to have something there as a placeholder. So you'll put in a 0 where that x squared would be, okay? So I've got my -2 here from the x plus 2, right? You switch the sign. Then I've got the 1 here. There's no x squareds, but we need a placeholder, so I put a 0, then the 5, then the -7, okay? So make sure if there's one missing that you account for it, okay? All right, now let's do this one. This one's gonna have a remainder, spoiler alert. So same thing, I'm going to take this. first of all, I check and make sure that I can use synthetic division for it, and I can. Take this and change the sign. So it's going to be a -3. Okay. And then my numbers are 2, -3, and 5. Okay. 2, -3, and 5. Okay. Bring this down. 2 times -3 gives me -6. -3 minus 6 gives me -9. -9 times -3 gives me 27. 27 and 5 give me 32. Okay. You might be tempted to do like, oh, 2a squared minus 9a plus 32. But remember, this is my remainder. Okay. That is my remainder. So this is my number at the end, and this is my, in this case, a. Okay. So we are going to have 2a minus 9, and then my remainder. So the way we write our remainder is plus 32 over whatever our denominator is. So a plus 3 in this case. Okay. And that's your answer. Sweet. All right. Hopefully that made sense. Go get your homework done. Have dreams of math that are nightmares.